We're here at the Curley Community Center, which was a purpose-built bathhouse in the 30s. It's a unique building because it is about 40 or 50 feet wide by a quarter-mile long.
What many people forget is that the bathhouses that were created were so people could take a shower. So they were important public institutions.
It's important for us to adapt the space so it meets the needs of the users of today. And right now that's sort of fitness space, flexible space, and programming for all ages.
The building was purpose-built as a bathhouse and it was separated into really 3 buildings. At the center, this largest was the men's beach. The women's had this smaller portion of beach here. It was set a couple of feet up, and then the boys' beach here down at the end. This is now the main door, public access to the public beach. We kept this as an events portion of the building. And then to the K Street side, we have all of our programs. So our seniors programming, our kids, day camps.
Anytime we manage projects in the city, especially community centers, we meet with the community, we bring the designs out to them. We want to make sure that their input is part of the process and we're building a building that's for them.
A major component of the design that we brought to it was the integration of graphics and wayfinding. The building is so long, so we really wanted to create a very simple graphic system that felt like it was a part of the architecture, a part of the history, using that 30s graphic style to make the whole thing feel part of the character of the building.
The original building had this series of very repetitive high windows. Of course, you didn't want to see in because it was a bathhouse, but they wanted to see out to the sky. So originally there was no real view at eye level. And so we inserted in some strategic locations these much larger openings so that we could kind of see back to what's happening outside.
When I was on the city council, the prize summer job was to be a lifeguard at L Street, because in the men's section, most of the men were better swimmers than the lifeguards. So they bronzed up all summer, pumped iron.
So this is the main entry. This is where people come when they arrive. We have the locker rooms, both family and gender, to either side, and this big open space with light from above and views out to the water as really your first impression when you come to the building. Historically, you walk in and you had a desk and a blank wall behind, and we felt like you have a really extraordinary location. Let's celebrate that as much as possible. So, really creating this first impression was something that was important to the design.
The building has a number of memorials along this quarter-mile facade that prior to the renovation had been obscured by bushes and things like that. So we cleaned up the areas in front of the memorials, created paths to them, put seatings around them, and then picked spots to open up the windows a bit more so that there's a memorial and then a window and then an entry and then a window, and so that you're never spend too long with kind of undifferentiated facade, and it's never like too many things stacked on top of each other.
It's just really busy, it's active, and I would say a huge success. The goal is to keep the building going for many years to come.
This has been a cherished icon in the neighborhood for many, many decades, and the goal is to make it a resource that is available to many, many generations to come.
I was on the city council when we created the Landmarks Commission, and Walter Muir Whitehill said we should not be a city full of mausolea. And we don't want L Street to be a mausoleum. We want it to be active.